Good afternoon, Ito, Casillas. My PoL for Chemistry and Integrated Math 2.
I'm gonna try my best.
So, presenting for you first, Ito, with Unit 2A, because I feel that's one of the ones I did poorly on. I was actually absent for a week during the lessons on this, so yeah, try as best as I can. The first part was the nucleus and the mass of the atom, and how the nucleus actually holds the most mass because of the protons and the neutrons being denser particles than electrons. And the atom is usually portrayed in the scientific community in Bohr model. Essential skill 2B was the experiments to find the different particles and parts of an atom, which J.J. Thomson did the cathode ray experiment, which he discovered electrons in by bombarding, well, pretty much knocking the electrons off of the atom and creating a visual ray. He then put two different magnetized plates, and the electrons, the ray, bent towards the positive plate, so he knew that they were negative. Then Rutherford bombarded gold with alpha particles and discovered that there was actually a nucleus, but most of the atom was empty space because most of the alpha particles went through the gold, but a few bounced off or deflected to different areas. Essential skill 2C was the nuclear forces holding the nucleus together, and how the nucleus, and the charge of the nucleus, which is positive because protons are a positive particle, which is also how they attract electrons. Essential skill 2D was mainly on isotopes and radioactivity in isotopes. Isotopes are the change in mass of a normal atom, and all man-made isotopes are actually radioactive because humans should not mess with nature. Essential skill 2E was actually one of the lessons I was absent for, so I had a lot of difficulty on my exam at first going what's all the different decays. So there's alpha decay, beta decay, and gamma. And alpha's the most common kind of radioactive decay. And then when you do your equations for decay, these are what you plug in for all the different immediate, like, switch. Miss Casillas, math. Great math year for me, actually. So happy about Algebra 2. Okay. So, my homework completion chart, this same timeline, I was absent. And it showed in my homework. I didn't catch up on it like I should have, and I know that, it's bad. But I did try and at least catch up on a few of it. I don't know if I did the right ones, but I still went over it. I didn't actually check any of my answers as I went. I finished the homework and then checked my answers and then corrected all my homework. And I didn't actually need to ask for any clarifications except for on a few of the honors homework, where it was more of the puzzle type ones because I was just thinking too much into it. I actually passed all of my assessments, both quizzes and tests. The first corrections I didn't do too well on, but the quiz I didn't get anything. I got like one or two things wrong, but at that time I didn't know how to do corrections. I also didn't really study that much. I don't really study, I just kind of listen during class and absorb knowledge. I have held A all semester. I don't really know what I did to keep the A. I'm really good at math and I know math and I was really confident. I tried to do all my homework and I passed my tests, so I guess that would say how I got my A. I actually did have a pretty low performance on the 30, 60, 90 right triangles, mainly because I couldn't memorize and apply the right equations and formulas, and I got everything mixed up, but I've got that down now, I think. Pretty sure. Over the semester, to help me, I was actually never formally taught multiplication, so because we're doing algebra now, I decided to learn multiplication. So these are actually little multiplication sheets. Usually it's all 6 up, harder ones. My dad would actually, usually Tuesday and Thursday nights, because we got home earlier, he would go through and read random ones and I'd say the answer. And then this, I actually had the multiplication chart as the background to my computer for a while so I could memorize it, get things down. I still don't really know it, but I'm working really hard on that. And I do feel like the A reflects my effort and knowledge because I put a lot of effort in learning multiplication and trying to keep up with the class on algebra when I didn't really know it or lesser knowledge coming into it because of former schools. Thank you for your attention. Great day.